I just wanted, well, for one, I wanted to come on here and wish you all a very happy New Year, even though it's still New Year's Eve. Because I don't, I don't stay up late. Not anymore. And also, if you're going to go out tonight, please, please, please be safe. If you're going to drink, please have a designated driver. If you're not, if you don't have a designated driver, call Lyft or get an Uber. It's not worth, driving drunk is not worth it. I mean, people, yeah, people just don't seem to grasp the seriousness of a situation like that, especially if you're driving drunk and you end up killing some innocent people. That's horrible, 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 horrible. So do yourself and everybody else a favor. If you're going to drink tonight, please don't drink and drive. I mean, if you're going to drink, drink at home. And then don't go anywhere. Drink and then pass out in bed or whatever. But don't drink and drive, please. I can't emphasize how important it is to not be acting like that. I remember years ago, my ex-sister-in-law was talking to me about her dad, how he ended up, he drove drunk and he killed somebody, right? Oops, I'm sitting here eating these salt and vinegar Pringles. Okay, so her dad killed somebody because he was driving drunk. And the crazy part, I mean, aside from him doing something so horrible, was her literally blamed the victim. She said it was the victim's fault. Now, why was she in that car? Why wasn't she wearing that seatbelt? I mean, how are you going to blame the victim because your dad drove drunk and murdered somebody? You know what I mean? I mean, that's just some of the craziest stuff I've heard. You'd be amazed the confusion and chaos that come out of some people's mouths is like, wow, really? Did you really just say that? That can't be real. That doesn't even sound remotely like, yeah, it doesn't sound real. I mean, that's insane. Like, for real. Yep. So, yeah, we are just going to sit back and relax and watch movies tonight. I mean, what else are we gonna do? I don't go out, and I have a kid, so and I don't drink or do drugs. So New Year's Eve is just another day to me. And no, I don't do the whole New Year's resolution thing. I feel like when it comes to bettering yourself, you can do that anytime and stick with it anytime. I mean, like I said, look at me. I got clean and sober May 11th, 2019. That's my, day one of being clean and sober and off everything. No heroin, no meth, no marijuana, no alcohol. Dang, no cigarettes either. And that was the hardest one. That was the hardest habit to kick. It was the cigarettes. Now I've been free from those for 5 years. And there was a time in the past where I didn't think I could go 5 minutes without a cigarette. It's crazy, too. Like, yeah. And it's weird, too, because, nobody else, as far as I know, nobody in my immediate family smokes cigarettes. So why I ended up addicted to cigarettes for, 20-plus years is just, weird. You know what I mean? Just very strange. And evidently, back when I still had my job, when I was, on the Kitsap Peninsula working for the Society of St. Vincent de Paul, I had enough money to go buy a pack of cigarettes in the morning before work, smoke a whole bunch of cigarettes before I got to work, smoke on my 10-minute break, smoke at lunch, smoke on my last break of the day, then drove back to a smoke shop that was just down the street from where I worked, and then bought another pack of cigarettes. And I did that every day. And, that's cringeworthy stuff, because they're like, dang, how much money did I spend? I'm pretty sure if I added up all the numbers, I'd probably have a heart attack, you know what I mean? Just crazy stuff. Just crazy. Yeah. But yeah, and for those of you who have never been addicted to anything, God bless you. You have no idea how blessed you truly are. Some people are genetically predisposed to it. And some people, they just get addicted out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It's all about, either being way too curious, being pressured by your peers, or having something bad happen in your life, or to you, or to your loved one, to your kid, to your spouse, whoever. And that's what you'll use as a coping mechanism. People feel like it's better to just completely numb out than, to deal with all that pain. Ooh. Best Star Trek moments of 2024 and what to look forward to in 2025. Yeah, I'm at Paramount Plus though. I was thinking about it. Now, for me, I'm not sure which one. If I could like pick another one, it's like a toss up. It's between Paramount Plus and Hulu. Well, no, it's a three-way tie. It's either I want either Hulu, Paramount Plus, or Max, HBO Max or whatever it's called now. But I can only get one of those three. You know what I mean? I already have Disney Plus because I'm a huge Marvel fan, obviously. And which weird though. I really don't watch a whole lot of Disney Plus at all. I'm usually like here on YouTube like I am now. Either I'm doing doing lives, uploading my own videos, or watching other YouTubers do their thing. So, Kelp Forest. Yeah, see, I like to watch things also, when it comes to like nature and whatnot. The Monterey Bay Aquarium, it's over in Monterey Bay, California. That's where I would really love to go next summer. It's the same aquarium that was in Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home with the whales, the humpback whales. Yeah, they did a little bit of filming there for that movie, which is really, really cool. And then we wanted to go down and spend a little bit of time in San Diego, hit Belmont Park, go to the San Diego Zoo. I've never been there before, never been to any of those places, I think that would be awesome. I know Morgan would really like it, at least, she would like to go to a zoo because she's the only one of my kids that's never been to the zoo at all, you know what I mean? And where we are right now, it's either, let's see, it would be either Woodland Park Zoo, which is 300 miles away, Zoo Boise here in Idaho, which is even further away. It's way, way, way south. Or Zoo Montana, yeah. So, I don't know. I think San Diego Zoo would be really, really cool. And then they have the, the San Diego Wildlife Safari. It's up in Escondido. I also wanted to hit that too. You know what I mean? Love the road trip, love doing road trips. Would love to take like a good, week and a half and just drive from here and go we'd go like east. So we would hit the other states, like we want to go through Wyoming and whatnot. Instead of heading, west, we go east and then south. Because I've never been to Wyoming either. I want to go. I'd love to see the Grand Tetons. Heck, even if we drove by Yellowstone, I'd be like, hey, well, we were here. We drove by. Look, it's over there. Yeah. Man, banned from Seattle parks for 10 years. Yeah. American Werewolves. Yeah, see, I have a lot of interesting things on my YouTube feed. I always like to pay attention to what's going on, like even where I'm from. I watch news, that's going on in Tacoma and in Seattle. And believe you me, things are not getting better there. They're getting so much worse, and they were already bad the last time I was there, and they're way worse now. It's like, wow, that's crazy. Nope, not good. And honestly, I don't even know what happened to a lot of the people I used to hang out with when I was homeless on the streets there too. I had a lot of, associates, maybe a few friends here and there, a lot of people I associated with. And I don't know. I hope one day they will come to their senses and get off the street too. And it's hard. I'm not going to lie. It's very, very hard. And the only reason I knew anything about, rehab for people who are pregnant was there was another girl who was on the street who was pregnant with me. I think she was like, maybe like, 4 to 6 weeks further along in her pregnancy. Well, she had told me about it's like a 28-day treatment program for pregnant women over in Seattle. And she's like, well, I was there for a few days and I decided to leave because I didn't want to be around people I didn't know. So, we should go together. So I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay, well, I'll come back and get you one of these days and then we'll go. And, it never happened. So it's like, you know what? Either I'm going to wait in this person and stay stuck doing things I know I shouldn't be doing, or I'm going to get up off my behind and take the initiative to go get clean and sober. It's crazy. And it's weird too, though. I got stories for days, but whenever I'm doing a live, I forget all those stories. But yeah, it's crazy. Well, I told you about that dude, though, who, when I was pregnant with Morgan, this is just before I got off the streets, he held me at gunpoint and robbed me for my a silver dollar that I had. That was the only money I had, so he had this big silver revolver, and he's a convicted felon, wasn't supposed to be having a gun at all, but, I get robbed, and then you have this other dude saying, well, don't hurt her, she's pregnant, like he's trying to plead for my life to this thug, and it's like, either I'm going to live or I'm going to die. It's up to God who lives and who dies. So this dude, imploring this dude to spare my life was just beyond ridiculous. I was strung out, and even I knew that. But that's not the scariest thing that did happen to me on the streets. The scariest thing that happened to me on the streets was when the Fife Police Department mistook me for this other black female who had robbed some people at gunpoint. The only thing that saved me was, well, God, for one, and for two, when the victim gave the description of the female, she had long hair. And I don't, obviously. I never have. So it's like, yes, that's definitely a God moment intervening there because, a black woman, it was automatically me, The Thing. I was thinking about renting that. I really like The Thing. It's from 1982. With Kurt Russell, about the alien that, takes on people's characteristics and looks just like them, only so it can go after more people and assimilate them. And it's crazy. It's a really wild movie. It kind of traumatized me when I was a kid, but when I was an adult, actually when I saw it again as an adult, it traumatized me even more. But then years later, I was finally able to sit down and watch it objectively, and it's like, hey, actually this movie is pretty dang cool. Now, the prequel, which is also The Thing, came out in 2011, and honestly, it's not bad. I actually have that here on DVD somewhere. It's not that bad. And I feel like it answered questions, but it also leaves a bunch of questions unanswered. But still, it's relatively entertaining, I think. Oh wait, okay, that's not working. Alright, I am gonna let you guys go. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. It's free to subscribe, and it helps me out a bunch. My goal is to make it to 1,000 subscribers by the end of January. So I have, a month? So I can't do it without you guys. And those of you who are subscribing to this channel, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Please like and share as many of my videos as you can. And like I said, please subscribe. That would be awesome. Alright. Take it easy, you guys. Have a wonderful night. And please, please, please be safe out there. Talk to y'all another time. God bless y'all. Bye.